What's up guys, MegaDPAL here, and I'm bringing another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle. Today I'm against my friend TheFlawlessWin. He actually challenged me on Skype. It was quite late at night, but I thought I might as well. I've been needing to get some battles, so I quickly made this team up about 10 minutes before we actually battled. I wanted to kind of make a real competitive looking team that is actually a threat and is actually going to win me the battles, so this is what I made up. It looks pretty decent on paper. There's probably a few holes with it, but I'm still yet to see them. But either way, it looks nice and powerful. My opponent's using a pretty unorthodox team. He's got that Ampharos, that Mega Ampharos. His team is most likely built around that. Here's a Smeargle, which I'm obviously going to set up hazards and sticky web and whatnot. He's got a very threatening Pokemon in the form of Rotom, Talonflame, and his Excadrill. And then right at the end, he's got that Go guy, so however you pronounce it, I'm going to apologise right now, because I know I'm going to mispronounce that so much in this battle. But yeah, that thing's actually going to be a problem. But either way, let's just get straight into this. Looking at his team, I predicted him to lead out with the Smeargle. So my Rotom is in fact the Chesto berry. So I'm just going to lead out with that, predicting him to go for the Spore the first turn as opposed to setting up hazards. That way I can just go for the Volt Switch, break his Sash and go out into my Greninja and then U-turn and take it out. That way I have no hazards up, but he's actually going to go straight for the Sticky Web, knowing that he needs to get that thing up in order to help benefit his Ampharos later on. So I'm just going to go for that Volt Switch like I did mention. I do a clean 65% to that thing. But now that Sticky Web's up, I'm a little unsure what to go out into. I decided to go out into my Chomp because I'm Scarf Chomp. This way at -1 I will still be able to outspeed Smeargle. So I'm actually just going to go straight for the Earthquake, just in case I wanted to go for that Spore, predicting him, well, thinking that he can actually outspeed me, I should say. He's actually going to bring in this threat, this Go guys, and I thought it was the most obvious switch, but at the same time I kind of wanted to get rid of that Smeargle as soon as I can, so I was just playing it safe, and it eats up that Earthquake, nice and clean. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm pretty sure I'm going to switch out into my Tyranitar now, try and use this time to maybe get off Crunch or set up my Stealth Rocks, because he does have that threat, that Talonflame on his team. So yeah, I do send out my Tyranitar, as I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the Leech Seed now. Just get a bit of residual damage on me and start getting some nice HP back, but unfortunately misses. Throughout this game he's actually pretty accurate. He does end up missing a few moves, but a lot of them don't matter too much. But either way, I know this Go guy is going to be a problem, so I don't actually need my Tyranitar to take it out because I do have my Greninja, but at the time I thought I'm going to have to get some damage off on this thing, get this thing down as quickly as I can. He unfortunately misses a Will-Wish, which is going to matter kind of because yeah, that Crunch did a whole lot, whereas if I was burnt I wouldn't do as much. But as you guys are going to see on the following turn, I actually am packing the Fire Blast on my Tyranitar, so I always had that to hit the Go guys with. And at the time I thought I needed my Tyranitar to take out the Go guys, but like I did mention, I do have my I was going to say Excadrill, my Greninja. But now he's going to bring in his Excadrill, I guess predicting me to go for the Crunch again. But it still would have done a lot of damage to his Excadrill, but either way I went for that Fire Blast, predicting to go for that Willow, trying to burn me again, and now I was trying to take out the Go guys. But now I'm going to switch. I don't have much I want to switch into. I only have my Garchomp, which I know once it comes in it can take an Earthquake. And after the Sticky Web I will still be able to outspeed since I am Choice Scarf. But look at how much this Earthquake does. My Garchomp does not eat this up as nice as I would have liked. Solid 60%. So I'm actually going to go for Outrage now. So I know that it will knock out the Excadrill, and if he does decide to switch into his Rotom, that thing will get 2-hit KO'd. Decide to switch out into his Go guys, predicting the Earthquake as well. That thing's going to get 2-hit KO'd, so it's the safest play for me. He's actually going to sack his Excadrill, which is nice because now I know I can get my own hazards up. And they're here to stay, so particularly my rocks for this Talonflame. But speaking of Talonflame, he's going to get a 360 stack. Go for that Brave Bird. Obviously going to be a priority. Brave Bird, take out my Garchomp, which is a little unfortunate because my Scarfchomp was a real threat to his team. But either way, putting that work, got rid of its Rapid Spinner, so I'm happy. Knowing that his Talonflame can't touch my Tyranitar too much, I'm actually going to send it in now. Use this opportunity to get on my rocks because, like I did mention, his Rapid Spinner is out of the way, so my rocks are here to stay. And I know he's going to obviously switch because nothing he can really do to me. He's actually going to switch on out, going to the Smeargle, which is actually a real nice play because I'm not going to be able to switch on out of there. And I obviously cannot outspeed with my Tyranitar. The reason why I say I'm not going to switch because the Spore is super obvious and I have nothing. The best fodder I have for this sleep fodder is my Tyranitar. It's probably the most expendable Pokemon on my team at the minute, because right here I realise that I don't need my Tyranitar for his Gourgeist, so I can't switch into my Rotom because the following turn he will be able to outspeed me and just go for the Spore again, because I am not running any speed investments on my Rotom. So I'm just going to use my Tyranitar as sleep fodder, make the switch into my Excadrill now, predict him set up rocks or spikes or whatever, and I can potentially go for the Rapid Spin or go for the Rock Slide or Swords Dance, predicting the Gourgeist switching. So as you can see, he does set up his rocks, and here quite a few strange plays are about to happen. He's actually going to switch on out of there, go out into his Rotom. I am actually a Mold Breaker Excadrill, so if I'd have gone straight to the Earthquake, this thing would have got clean wiped out. But I'm actually going to predict him switch, so I went for the Swords Dance, predicting most likely Gourgeist switch, predicting me to just go straight for that Rapid Spin, which is a little unfortunate because if I'd have known that, I probably should have just gone straight for Rapid Spin either way. But either way, I'm going to switch on out here now. Despite me setting up that +2, I could not risk him being Scarf and outspeeding me and just go straight for Hydro Pump and taking me out. So I'm like, okay, good. It does just go straight for Hydro Pump, so I'm like, okay, that was a good play. It does miss unfortunately, but it's not going to matter too much on my Rotom either way. So I'm like, okay, it's most likely going to switch, being locked into that Hydro Pump. I'm just going to go for that Volt Switch. But here reveals he isn't Scarf, he goes for Will-O-Wisp, misses again. Can his Rotom hit? Unfortunately it can't. It's not going to matter in the long run because I'm Resto Chesto, I can just rest up and get rid of that. So these misses aren't mattering too much, but I was extremely annoyed. I could have probably swept his team earlier with that Swords Dance up. I would have clean knocked out his this thing is Rotom. I'd have clean knocked out his Gourgeist. His Talonflame would have died to Recoil. His Smeargle got knocked out, and of course his Ampharos would have got knocked out. But I'm just going to go for Rapid Spin here. I choose to go for Rapid Spin as opposed to going for the Earthquake. He misses the Hydro Pump, so I'm actually going to go for that Swords Dance. I normally don't condone this kind of play, but I felt sorry for him and he was my friend. If I was against some random guy I didn't know, then I'd have clean taken him out the following turn with the Earthquake. It was against my friend, so yeah, I thought it's a bit sportsmanship. Go for that Swords Dance to let him take me out with the Hydro Pump the following turn. So now I'm going to bring in my shiny Greninja, nice and powerful. I thought I actually had the Dark Pulse on this Greninja, but as you can see I don't, so I only actually have the Grass Knot. So I'll go for that, and as you can see that does absolutely nothing to the Rotom. Rotom is so light, but the reason why I went for it is because I thought potentially I'd go for the Volt Switch, and that way after the Protean that now would become Grass type, and that would not be very effective against me. So, but as you can see, actually goes for Rest. He is the Resto Chesto himself. So what I probably should have done was just gone straight for that U-turn, because looking how much this damage does now, it probably potentially had the opportunity to take it out. So that's a little unfortunate, but either I'm just going to U-turn out of there now, go out into my Rotom, and because that bad play, it's going to put me in a bad position where he's going to actually get the switch initiative, because he's going to go for the Volt Switch, which is nice for him. He'll get that free switch into anything to counter my Rotom. So yeah, that bad play is a little unfortunate for me, but he's going to bring in his Gourgeist now, which I'm like, okay, I am physically defensive, I can probably take a Seed Bomb. But what I want to do is in fact try and get a Will-O-Wisp off on this Gourgeist, try and get some more residual damage racking up on this thing, because I know it has a Leech Seed, it has the leftovers, and I need to start to wear this thing down. At the time, I'm like, okay, I need to probably fodder something off, but I have nothing here right now that I need to fodder off. I need to keep my Rotom, and my Tyranitar is probably the most expendable Pokemon, so what I do is I do just go for that Will-O-Wisp. This turn is he goes for Leech Seed, and then my thought process is probably go out into my Tyranitar, either stall the turns and hopefully wake up, try and get a crunch off, and eventually get some damage on this thing to the point where my Tyranitar goes down with either the Leech Seed, burn damage, and Seed Bomb from this Gourgeist. So, and then I can get a free switch into my Greninja and go from there. So I know I'm speaking a little bit ahead of terms here, but I'm just explaining my process, what was going through my head. I'm actually going to go for Volt Switch this turn now. Bringing it down to a reasonable amount of HP. I'm going to go out into my Tyranitar, as I didn't want to go out to my Greninja immediately, just in case he did go straight for that Seed Bomb, and that'd do a hell of a lot to my Greninja, probably take it out. So I couldn't risk that, but as you can see, he's actually just going to make a nice play, go for that Leech Seed, and start to get some more residual damage on my Tyranitar and some more HP back for his Gourgeist. So here, like I said, so many times now, I don't need my Tyranitar to take out his goal guy, so I kind of even want to fodder off my Tyranitar somehow, despite it being at full HP, well next to full HP. I'm pretty sure Season's not going to be doing too much for me anyway, just because of the amount of HP investments I do have, the HP investment I do have, and probably the lack of attack investment he has. So he's going to go for that Seed-Bomb now, try and get some damage. My Tyranitar takes that extremely nicely, but I actually wake up here, go for that crunch. Like I said, it's not going to matter too much. It's nice, obviously, that I woke up and take out this threat, this goal guy. I should really get myself one of those. But yeah, it's nice that I actually woke up. But in the long run, I didn't need my Tyranitar. So either way, that goal guy is down, so that's nice for me. My Tyranitar's at nice health range for HP. It's going to use this time to get the free switch into his Ampharos now, which of course is going to be his Mega Evolution. It is going to be a threat. I am just going to fire off my Tyranitar now, take the Focus Blast, and then get the free switch into something and go from there. It does Mega Evolve. It does go straight to that Focus Blast, and thankfully he actually hits this time. I say thankfully just because he's been missing a lot of moves throughout this battle. Not that the majority of them mattered in the long run, but either way, down goes my Tyranitar now. Just following that thing off to his threat, his Mega Ampharos. So either way, I'm still in a pretty good position. I can just go straight into my own Mega now. My Kangaskhan. I am of course packing the Earthquake. So what I'm going to do is going to Mega Evolve into the Mega Kangaskhan, get the baby on board, get it out there, and just go straight to that Earthquake, of course, because of course I will outspeed. And I do just go for that Earthquake. Of course, it's super effective, nice and powerful. The first hit doesn't kill, but the baby gets the kill, so down goes his Mega to my Mega Kangaskhan, so that's pretty nice. And now I'm in a very good position where he's down to his last three, his Rotom, Talonflame, and his, I forget his last. His Rotom, his Talonflame, and something else. But either way, I can just outspeed and go for the return right now. No, maybe he does only have 2, I'm pretty sure, yeah. His Rotom and his Talonflame's down. The return, of course, is either going to take out his Rotom because I can outspeed, because I Rapid Spin the Sticky Web away earlier on, so that's nice. And now his last is in fact his Talonflame, going to take a whole lot of damage from that that Stealth Rock. He's just going to go straight for the Brave Bird, because I actually clicked I just clicked Sucker Punch here. Not that it matters at all in the long run, because he's going to take himself out with the recoil from the Brave Bird. But either way, down goes that threat, that Talonflame. Oh yeah, he does have one left, it's Smeargle. And now this is his last, is Smeargle, where I can obviously outspeed with my Kangaskhan. And, well no, actually I don't outspeed, but there's nothing he can touch me with. Smeargles don't carry anything to touch anything with, so I can just go straight for Power Up Punch, just to showcase the full moveset and take out the Smeargle. So that is the game. It's a pretty enjoyable game, a little bit hacksy, but at the same time, not a lot of it mattered, but it was against my friend TheFlawlessWin. So again, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more. Stay tuned for more, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.